50 million people have already broken free from the old rules. Are you next? Remote work is no longer just a perk. For many, it's a permanent reality, and with that comes a big, exciting question. If you can work from anywhere, where should you go? But let's be real, the best destinations for digital nomads aren't just about Wi-Fi and warm weather. You also need safety, community, affordability, and a visa that won't send you home in 90 days. And while some countries are still figuring that out, others are rolling out the red carpet, designing entire ecosystems to attract remote workers who want more than just a laptop and a beach view. In this video, we're breaking down the 10 best countries for digital nomads and what makes them more than just pretty backdrops. But before we dive in, make sure to like and subscribe. We've got deep dive guides, remote work strategies, and lifestyle breakdowns coming all year long. Let's start with a city that seems to have mastered the digital nomad formula: Lisbon, Portugal. Lisbon has been a top pick for years, and it's only getting better. With one of the most generous digital nomad visas in the EU, Portugal now offers remote workers up to 2 years of legal residence, with the option to renew and even apply for residency down the line. Lisbon itself is a mix of old-world charm and modern energy. You've got hilltop miraduros, Atlantic sunsets, high-speed internet, and a remote work community that's exploding. There are dozens of co-working spaces, weekly meetups, and a social culture that doesn't require you to know anyone before arriving. And with beach towns like Ericeira and the Azores just a few hours away, Lisbon gives you something rare: balance. When your morning starts with espresso and your afternoon ends with a surf session, you know you've chosen well. Now imagine that, but tropical. Let's talk about Bali, Indonesia. It's iconic for a reason. Affordable living, lush landscapes, spiritual energy, and yes, a remote work scene that feels more like a movement than a trend. And now Bali's taking it a step further. The new second home visa allows digital nomads and remote entrepreneurs to stay up to 10 years, as long as you meet financial thresholds and stay compliant. Ubud is still the soul of Bali, for yoga, mindfulness, and mountain air. But Canggu is where the digital crowd flocks. Co-working spaces like Dojo and BeWork are full every day. Networking events happen weekly. And you'll meet everyone, from crypto founders to freelance writers to surf instructors with side hustles. Bali can feel like its own world. But for thousands of nomads, it's a world worth plugging into. Now let's head to Latin America, where one country in particular is leveling up: Colombia. It's affordable, it's beautiful, and its cities are evolving fast. In 2023, Colombia launched its digital nomad visa. You can stay up to 2 years legally, with no income tax if your clients are abroad. Medellin is still the crown jewel. With eternal spring weather, a massive expat community, modern infrastructure, and a thriving startup scene, it hits the sweet spot between comfort and cultural immersion. Cafes double as co-working spaces. Public transport is clean and efficient. And the city's transformation over the last decade is nothing short of inspiring. If you want affordability, culture, and community, Colombia delivers. Now for a destination that's been flying under the radar, but not for long: Croatia. It might surprise you, but Croatia was one of the first EU countries to launch a digital nomad visa, and it's become a quiet favorite for remote workers who want Mediterranean beauty without the price tag of Western Europe. The visa allows stays of up to a year, renewable, with no local tax on foreign income. And the quality of life? Unreal. Split and Dubrovnik offer seaside calm. Zagreb has a growing tech and startup ecosystem. And the islands, well, you've probably seen the pictures. The pace here is slower. The food is fresh. The people are warm. Croatia gives you space to work, but more importantly, space to enjoy the work from anywhere lifestyle. Now for a plot twist: Estonia. This tiny Baltic nation is building the future of remote life, and it shows. Estonia was the first country to offer e-residency, allowing people to start businesses remotely with a European base. Their digital nomad visa is one of the most efficient in the world, with fast approval, clear tax rules, and easy access to the EU. Tallinn is a tech city at heart, with strong English proficiency, incredible infrastructure, and a surprisingly vibrant creative scene. What makes Estonia different? It's not trying to be trendy. It's trying to be functional, and that makes it incredibly appealing to nomads who want more than palm trees and co-working brunches. It's a lifestyle upgrade for people who think long-term. Let's go south again, this time to a country that's quietly booming. Uruguay. Uruguay doesn't shout. It doesn't have influencers. It just works. This is one of the most politically stable countries in Latin America, with good infrastructure, fast internet, and a digital nomad visa introduced in 2023 that allows for a full year of legal residency, extendable with a path to long-term stay. Montevideo is safe, quiet, and cultured. Colonia del Sacramento is full of charm. And the beach town of Punta del Este? Absolutely dreamy, especially in the southern summer. You won't find massive co-working chains or startup incubators on every block, but that's the point. Uruguay is for digital nomads who want stability, not speed. But maybe you're looking for something more dynamic. A city that's always moving. Enter Mexico City. Yes, it's crowded. Yes, it's big. But for remote workers, it's magnetic. Mexico's new temporary resident visa for remote workers is one of the most accessible in the world. And Mexico City is ground zero for the country's digital transformation. You've got incredible food, fast Wi-Fi, a young, creative population, and neighborhoods like Roma and Condesa that are packed with co-working spaces, pop-ups, galleries, and rooftop bars. It's urban, it's chaotic, and it's full of life, but there's always a park, a cafe, or a quiet library when you need to focus. If you want energy, affordability, and global culture in one place, Mexico City delivers. But maybe you want mountains, lakes, forests, and still want fiber internet. Then you need to hear about Georgia, the country, not the state. Tbilisi has become one of the best-kept secrets in the nomad world. With visa-free entry for U.S. citizens for up to 1 year, plus a tax-free system for most foreign income, it's incredibly easy to stay long-term. Co-working spaces are growing. English is increasingly common. The cost of living is low. And the backdrop, from wine country to the Caucasus Mountains, is stunning. The government is actively courting remote workers. And the vibe here? Gritty, historic, and deeply human. Tbilisi isn't polished, but that's exactly why it feels real. Let's bring it home with a country that's been doing everything right, Spain. In 2023, Spain launched its long-awaited digital nomad visa, which is one of the best in Europe. You can stay up to 5 years, pay reduced taxes on foreign income, and even bring family members with you. Barcelona and Madrid are obvious choices, global cities with beaches, co-working, nightlife, and culture for days. But don't sleep on Valencia or Seville, smaller, more relaxed, and increasingly popular with nomads who want the best of Spain without the crowds. With healthcare access, public transport, strong expat communities, and amazing food, Spain might just be the most livable nomad destination on Earth right now. So, where should you establish your next home away from home? Well, that depends on who you are. If you want sun and community, maybe it's Bali. If you want innovation and systems, look at Estonia. If you want Latin American soul with European infrastructure, try Uruguay or Colombia. And if you want a soft landing, a strong visa, and a lot of freedom, Lisbon is waiting. Because digital nomad life isn't about escape anymore. It's about choosing a home that works for how you live now. If you're ready to start planning, check the description. We've linked full visa guides, cost of living breakdowns, and community resources for each country. And if you're new here, hit subscribe. We've got deep dives coming on taxes, travel hacks, and how to actually build a location-independent life that lasts. Because remote work isn't the future. It's already here, and it's time to live like it. We'll see you out there.